Hiya, I'm Georgie and I'm just going to share with you a little bit about my cancer experience. So back in September of 2018, I was diagnosed with a blood cancer, stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma. I underwent 6 months of chemotherapy, which I got fortnightly, and thankfully reached remission in February, but then a few months later I've relapsed. So I'm currently undergoing chemotherapy again now, which I'll finish in about a month's time, and then I'll be having a stem cell transplant. I went to the doctor because I thought I had the flu and I had really bad itching all over my body, and first of all they sort of dismissed it as another symptom, and once I started going back a few more times they took me a bit more seriously, but I found a lump in my neck. The biggest thing for me and cancer is is to raise awareness of knowing your body. I had symptoms of cancer for about a year and didn't take it seriously. I didn't go to the doctor. I knew something wasn't right and something wasn't normal, but it took me so long to take it seriously. And I see so many other people, especially with breast cancer, they either aren't checking, or they don't know what the symptoms are, they don't know how to check, or you'll find an unusual lump and you won't take it seriously. You go, oh, it's a hormone change, or it's probably like a fatty tissue, and you just leave it, when really, if you're not sure, even if you think it's nothing, go to the doctor. I think what's so important about this campaign is so many of my friends who I've met throughout this experience have got breast cancer, and they only found it by checking their breasts. It's really important to know what's right and wrong in your own body, and if you're unsure, go to the doctor and make sure you're taken seriously. So if you need to take a parent along or a friend just to make sure that they listen, then do. It's so important to stay positive when you go through it, because cancer is going to throw a lot at you and it's going to take a lot of things away from you. Like, it's obviously taking your health, it takes your hair, it can take your eyebrows and you end up looking like a spoon. It can take a lot of things, but it can't take your attitude. And for me, the best way that I didn't let it take my attitude was try and find the fun in everything. So I would go to chemo in fancy dress, or I'd have friends coming around and we'd have like chemo picnics, or you wear like funny wigs, or you compare your bald head to many different objects, like a potato mostly. And I think it's trying to surround yourself with a lot of people who are going to help you see the positive, not bring you down, and not necessarily feel sorry for you. Try and like lift you up and carry on trying to be as normal as possible. I didn't check my own boobs until I got cancer, which is really silly because I've got a lot of breast cancer in my family. But it was only until I got cancer that I realised this is actually pretty serious to know what's going on in your own body. And now I check my breasts regularly. And doing it once a month is enough, but I find that whenever I'm in the shower, and I don't know if I'm just enjoying myself too much, but I'll always just check my breasts. And what I learned the other month was actually you need to check all the way up to your collarbone. So I'll literally, bit of shower gel while you're washing, and I'll check my collarbone, check under my armpits, and then you check all around your breasts and under them as well. And if you feel something that I think is a little unfamiliar, don't worry straight away, because I think the more you feel it, the more you'll learn what's normal in your body and sort of what lumps and bumps are already there. But if you feel something and you're concerned, doctor. Because you always think it would never happen to you, always. I never once thought I would get cancer, especially at 26, you just don't, and I know it's a really naive way to think, we think, oh, you know, older people get cancer, it's usually, you know, as you get older, you get sick, and you just don't really think it'll happen to you. And the statistic is literally 1 in 2 of us are gonna get cancer in some form or another, and even then I would be like, I'll worry about that later. So yeah, I think you just you're not in the habit of doing it. So it's really important to get into a habit of thinking, oh, I'm just, you know, in the shower, or I'm lying in bed, I'm just about to go to sleep, I'll just check my breasts. Boobs. Breasts? Boobs.